Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pathology Halloween Edition.
And if you couldn't understand Vampire Michael, welcome to Pathology Tuesday Tea Talk Halloween Edition. This is the extent of our costumes.
Yeah.
Michael is Frankenstein.
Vampire.
A vampire Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his wonderful teeth, his fangs. And I'm a pumpkin. And we are carving pumpkins today. Our little baby pumpkins. This has a cat on it. Michael's has some bats on his. But we are going to carve the other side. Oh no, your costume.
I know. They keep falling off. These costumes were made by... I got them at Meijer for $2. They're foam glasses, and you just put them together. So, yeah.
It really did take a lot of effort to make these.
It did. They're made to keep kids occupied. Right? Occupied. And they have lots of little foam peel things you pull off, and they get them on the glasses. It's like these tiny foam stickers, and they stick to the glasses. It was kind of a lot of drama. So
I really like yours.
Well, thank you. I like yours too. It's a pumpkin. I like it. And I got these pumpkins. Oh, we also have apple cider.
Yay.
Emily had class tonight, and while she was at class, I went over to Kroger and Meijer and got this stuff. I started at Kroger thinking they would have like everything, but they didn't. So I just went to Meijer. But I might have to take these glasses off in a second because they keep falling off my face because they're made for kids. So they're very stretched out, I think. So, but I got these pumpkins. They are painted, but they had no small pumpkins I could buy, and they only had these painted ones. So I just kind of went with it. So we're going to carve the other side of the pumpkin, and that's what we're doing tonight, and just talking and whatever. So
I think we'll have to take turns like talking and carving probably.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, do you want to get started on your pumpkin? I don't think I'll be able to show it. Oh, she outlined hers. What? Well, Emily outlined. I'm not outlining my pumpkin. I'm just going for it.
Obviously, if you all have been here for, a long time since we did the gingerbread house, I think we know who might be using a pen to outline first.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I hope you're all having a good Halloween. Oh yeah, we have those little carver things. Those little, these carver knives. I mean, they're kind of helpful, maybe. You could probably just use a steak knife. Oh, that was very loud. Wow, this is chaotic.
Can I take these
Yeah.
to carve?
Yeah, go for it. I hope you're all having a good Halloween week. The extent of my Halloween week so far has been work and then going to Meijer. I went to Meijer tonight and Kroger, but at Meijer, they're completely sold out of like most of their costumes, or they're just, getting rid of them. So, in the Halloween section, it's mainly been taken over by Christmas stuff. Like everything, there's like 2 racks of costumes. And I saw this like mom and little girl trying to find costumes, and she only had 2 racks, like small little options of costumes. And I was like, oh no, that's so sad. But, I guess we do have probably a lot of Spirit of Halloween or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So, and
The first eye is out. The first eye.
Emily has the first eye out of her jack-o'-lantern. I'm taking these Frankenstein glasses off now. They just fell off. And what else? Well, here's some interesting news. Oh no, I left my phone. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I've been gone for like 10 seconds. So, but okay, here's some interesting news that I thought was interesting to me. The first one being Facebook is going to spend $10 billion on investing in their branch of the metaverse.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that means they're investing 10 billion into virtual reality and that world like Oculus Rift. The past 2 years, I believe they've only spent $50 million on that whole like world of virtual reality. So that's quite a bit more than they have in the past. Obviously, it's a lot more. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see like what happens with the metaverse and how VR will kind of take on its own, which it already is a big thing, but not to a lot of people. Like I don't have an Oculus Rift, but I know it's a big deal. Yeah, and also it's interesting that Facebook is kind of doing that versus Nvidia or AMD or even Intel, Microsoft or something. Another thing, this is just my opinion. I thought to myself, was the new Range Rover looks really ugly, which I mean, not that you can just look it up. I mean, it looks like a Ford Explorer, which Ford Explorers are not ugly, but when you're thinking of like a cool Range Rover, I just don't think it looks super great. And this is the new 2022 Range Rover. But this is the electric version, but I don't know if they'll have the same body style for even their non-electric. Here's another one that's kind of interesting. Tesla is going with electric cars. Tesla is raising the price of all of their vehicles by $5,000, which is quite a significant price increase.
Why?
I didn't read too much into it. I mean, there could be a ton of reasons why they're doing it. I imagine it's because of the chip shortage and possibly just like the price of materials have gone up quite a bit. So it just isn't as, it's just not, prices have changed everywhere. So, but I know the chip shortage is affecting everyone. I mean, even like Xbox and Sony and everyone is like being affected by it. Like I think the new PlayStations that, they're not going to be fully in stock like all the time until 2023 because of the chip shortage. So all that to say, Tesla is raising the prices, but that's not the only thing about Tesla. Hertz, the rental car place. Mm-hmm. If you remember, I believe it was last May or June that they went into bankrupt. They went bankrupt. So they filed for bankruptcy, and which was a big deal. And it made a lot of news, not only because they were filing for bankruptcy, but their higher administration was selling off the stock before they announced it. And hundreds of their people, technically did inside trading. So that is connected. Oh, you want to show your pumpkin so far? I have something else about Hertz. There's Emily's pumpkin. That's nice. Are you done? Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it's got little cute teeth.
Yeah, that's amazing. That looks so good.
That is the fastest I've ever carved a pumpkin, but also Michael cleaned it out for me before I got home.
Oh, right. Yeah, I cleaned out the pumpkins because that takes the longest. That's like the longest part. But, okay, Hertz. So they filed for that. Anyways, they, I think yesterday, stated they're buying 100,000 Teslas, which is more than, I think it's $1 trillion. No, it's not. It's not $1 trillion. But they're buying, well, maybe it is. I don't know. No, it's 100 million. Anyways, Hertz is buying 100,000 Teslas, which is the reason that Tesla has almost hit, this is part of the story, has almost hit $1 trillion money market, total fund or whatever. So in the past day. So from a company that almost went bankrupt, or they did go bankrupt last year. Now they're buying 100,000 Teslas. Yeah, that's sketchy to me.
I don't know.
I mean, also, I do not like Hertz. I never rent Hertz cars. I just don't deal with them.
Well, these days you have to take what you can get with a rental car.
That's true. That's true. But, this investment, which, this makes me question everything about Hertz. Like, are there people high up? Or is Hertz just a front for something bigger? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense that that's even possible. But it might be a larger movement of, like, if any rental car is going to go down, it might as well be Hertz. They've already gone bankrupt one time. But what they're going to do is that investment is pushing the vehicle energy market forward, and it's going to require more companies to a Tesla as well to input energy gas stations, whatever they are. And so, yeah, I'm sure it's like a bigger spider web of reasons that this is occurring.
Do we even have the supply chain for Hertz to just order 100,000 Teslas?
I don't think so. I mean,
Probably over time.
I think we don't even have currently we don't have the microchips for it. There's no way. And we don't have the energy stations that could be used at the moment, which, I mean, maybe we do. I guess 100,000 isn't a huge amount in the long scheme of things.
Maybe they're pre-ordering them.
Yeah, probably. But man, this affects many, many markets, like your energy companies, your solar companies, your stations, your gas stations that will be installing this, third-party charging ports and everything. So it'll be very interesting to find out what happens with that. So the next thing is Tropicana. They're coming out with a limited flavoring of toothpaste. So you can have,
Stop.
yeah, you can have, they're partnering with, I don't know who, but they're coming out with a toothpaste, orange juice toothpaste. So would you try that?
Everyone knows that orange juice is the worst thing to drink right after you brush your teeth. It makes it taste horrible. That's like a joke. That's like an April Fool's joke for them to come out with that.
I know. It really is.
Real.
It is. No, it does sound like a joke, but when you go to the dentist, I mean, they have all types of flavors. They have bubblegum, grape, mint, I don't know. I'm sure some orange juice lovers would love to have a toothpaste that they can use, actually. So, and then I got two more things. Fisher Price, the working chatter telephone that kids have. I'm not going to, let's see. Anyways, the working chatter telephones that little kids have that they pull around with a rope sometimes, they're coming out with
with a rotary.
Yeah, with a rotary on it. They're coming out with a working version of that, and it's exclusive to Best Buy. And then my last one, which I find that kind of interesting and funny. My last one is Tom Brady threw his 600th football touchdown ball. And it went into the crowd or something somehow. And the guy who got it gave it back to Tom Brady. But it's estimated that if he would have kept that football, he could have sold it for $500,000. I know. Isn't that just so sad?
And Tom Brady could have bought it from him for that too.
Yeah. But the guy
nice.
Gave it back to Tom. I don't even know if Tom really cares. No, I mean, I doubt it does, He's won so many things
But there'd be a lot of pressure, in that moment, like to give it back. I think.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on how shameless you are. Or or just there's many things that could go.
Would you keep it?
Yeah, probably. I'm not going to throw it back to him. Like, what in the world? Or give it back to the like a trainer asking for it back. No, that trainer is the trainer doesn't know Tom that well. He's probably only there for a year. I'm not giving it to anyone, so I would just keep it. Now I would sell it. I don't like, I don't care about it that much, but
Amazing.
yeah. And that is everything. If you are still watching, comment down below. Well, you can comment down multiple things. You can comment Frankenstein.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, or happy Halloween. Now I'm going to carve my pumpkin.
I can't wait to see what you come up with.
We'll
It's
see.
going to be great.
Oh,
Oh, maybe you can carve a little friend for my pumpkin. That'd be nice.
yeah, we'll see.
Would you like to borrow some tools over here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous with you stabbing this pumpkin next to me.
What if I stab through my leg?
Yep, just be careful, okay? We don't need that. I don't want to take you to the hospital over a little pumpkin. Well, okay. So, happy Tuesday. I had work today. I had class tonight. It was a long day, but it was a good day. It was it was beautiful outside today. It was chilly, like a good fall day should be, but the sun was out. And yesterday was super drizzly, so it's kind of nice to see the sun today. Let's see. I really have been enjoying taking my Parmesan crusted chicken to work that Michael's been making for me. I don't know. It's just so convenient, and I feel like it's healthy versus other things that I could take. It's not like fried. Technically, you do fry it at the end, but not like deep fry. You just make it crispy. He takes the chicken, like raw chicken strips, and then coats them in like an egg wash, and then coats them in just straight up Parmesan cheese, and then puts them on a baking sheet and puts them in the oven at like 450 for I don't know how long, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
And then after that, just put a little bit of oil in a pan and then just make sure they get crispy. So I cut those up, take them to work. Sometimes I dip them into some buffalo sauce. Sometimes I make a salad and do like a chicken Caesar salad. So I feel like very adultish. Like that's a highlight of my day is a chicken Caesar salad that I bring from home. That's fine. Let's see here. So Tuesday nights, my class goes until 8. On Monday, it goes till 9. But there is like someone in my class who's just, oh goodness, having a rough time with their job. And they've been telling the class about it every week and just like giving us an update. So it's like every week we're like, what's going on now? So I stayed after class for like 20 minutes and just chatted with her to see like what she's going to do. So that was kind of nice to make a connection like that. It's funny because we moved here technically Michael moved here in March of 2020. I moved down here officially in May. But that entire time has been COVID. So everything has been not normal, like just a little bit weird. So now that I'm in the MBA program at Butler and it's an in-person program, and even though we have to, wear masks and stuff inside and while meeting together, it's just nice to meet people. So there is a panel taking place on Thursday at Butler.
Yeah.
And part of me is like, oh, I don't want to go to Butler for a third night this week. But I feel like maybe I should go and and just go to it and like meet more people, and then also like meet the professionals from Indianapolis, like companies that are on the panel there. So
Is it for MBA people or is it business school?
that's a good question. I actually think it's for the MBA people only, but I mean, maybe they are allowing, I don't know, seniors in the business school at Butler from undergrad to go. So yeah, we'll see. It's like from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. I don't know, guys. Part of me's like, it's worth it. Just do it. In the long run. You never know what kind of connections you're going to make. So, anywho.
I'm almost done.
Michael is almost done. Oh, I didn't give mine a nose. That's cute. Wow, I actually really like his. It's very fitting for Michael with that face, I think.
Good. Here's my pumpkin.
Here it is. Oh, wow.
Look at it. And then it has a tattoo. Has a bat tattoo.
It has a tattoo.
And then here's Emily. Here's
Mine. The pumpkins are friends, the scary one and the goofy one, but they both have a tattoo that they got when they were younger. Mm-hmm. Just kidding. They're kind of babies now.
Yeah. So that's our pumpkins. And I think that's everything. I don't know. I don't really got anything else to mention. That's
pretty much it. Once again, I'm excited for Headless Horseman this weekend. I kind of have forgotten that we're going to that, even though we've said it a million times. It's just like in theory we're going, but I forget that we actually are going. So that will be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
And my chili cook-off is on Thursday, so wish me luck. I'm kind of I'm nervous. I want my chili to be good. What if it's gross? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking it'll be good. I'm sure it's going to be great. It's just chili.
It's not it's kind of hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, it is. As long as the chicken we get isn't too salty, because we're using a rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be good. I can help. Unless you want to do this all your own.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. Then I can just do it. So, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I have to bring it in the morning of work. So we just got to figure out the logistics of that. The only thing I'm concerned about is I want to saute those little minced onions in the pan. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's it. Everything else can just be thrown into the crock pot.
Yeah. I wake up early enough that I could just turn it on. The
onions.
Well, yeah, we can figure it out. You can cook it, and soup's always better a day later. That's what they say. So you actually cook it all the way through, and then I can turn it on low or keep warm. Or when you get to work, you can just turn it on, and it should be fine.
I didn't think about making it the night before fully.
Yeah. Growing up, I would make chili, and it would cook all night in the slow cooker. It was great. It was amazing. It would be on low, and I guess the crock pot my mom had, it never really burned or anything. It just cooked on low all night. So it worked great. So, yeah. Anything else?
Did I tell them what the kind of chili that I decided to make? I'm making white chicken chili. I don't know if I told you that, but a different kind than what I made in the Instant Pot a month or so ago. I'm not doing the cream cheese version. I'm making just the broth version, and then I'm going to have sour cream on the side. So if you want to put that in and make it creamy, you can. But some people don't like creamy.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. I like soup a lot. I like gnocchi soup.
It's going to be tough not to eat it the night before, I think. I ended up drinking Michael's apple cider as well. I'm sorry. You can have it back.
This is Hayes apple cider. I don't know where
Cool.
they're from.
Like a haze orchard. It's really good. But not quite as good as Calvin Fletcher's mulled apple cider that I had that one time. Ooh, that was so good. Nice and tart. But this is really good too. All right. Thanks for joining us on this not so spooky Halloween edition of Tuesday Tea Talk. Hope you have a great night, and we will see you soon. If no one's told you this today, you are loved and this world is a better place because you are here. Bye.